Now I will tell you what I've done for you. 50,000 tears I've cried, screaming, deceiving, and bleeding for you. And you still won't hear me.
Alright, this is the third time trying to make this video because something keeps happening. We just had a fire alarm in the middle of my last take of this video, so I'm going to try again for the 100,000th time. First of all, why are you seeing two of me? Well, because I realized a long time ago that one of me just isn't enough, that you actually have to see two of me. That's when it's actually worth it. Because, I mean, I just look that good. No, I'm just playing. Alright, basically, what I'm going to talk about today is the mosque situation in New York. I know I'm a little behind on the roll here. It's been a minute since it's been happening, but I'm kind of under a rock right now in the Navy and school, so I don't really hear that much about anything. But this is just my opinion, so if you get upset and all butthurt about my opinion, well, I really don't care because it's my opinion. And if you get hurt about my opinion, well, then that's just dumb because it doesn't really affect you. I think that opinions, the reason why I'm sharing my opinion is because that's what separates us from being animals, is that we have emotions and opinions, and that we share them, and we become a society in sharing our opinions. But should you get hurt about my opinion? No. Are you going to watch this video? Probably not. Am I going to cry myself to sleep tonight because no one's going to watch this video? Yeah. And no one's going to comment either, so I'm going to cry myself to sleep twice. To reality, let's face the facts. I'm upset about the Twin Towers too. It's pretty messed up, and you know what? I realize that a lot of other people are upset about that too, but the fact of the matter is that America is the land of the free, and there's this thing called freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of property and protection of that property. So if someone has the money to buy a space and build a mosque on it, no matter where it is, they have a right to, unless someone else owns that space. The fact that other people are getting mad about someone wanting to build a mosque there to praise their God is quite frankly dumb to me, because Christians, if you look in the history of things, have just up and built churches in whatever country, wherever they want, whenever they want, as forcefully and murderously as they want to. And if you actually look at Islam, it's a very peaceful religion, and it's very much like the Bible and like Christianity in the sense that they don't believe in murder. If you actually do your research, the faction of Islam that actually murders people is Shiite Muslims, and they are an extremist group that actually constitutes about 15%. Actually, that number's gone up, but it's a relatively small percentage compared to the rest of the Muslims. I mean, Islam is the largest religion in the world, and I know a lot of you don't want to admit that, but by sheer numbers, it is the largest. It has more followers than any other religion, even Christianity, which is shocking to some of you, but it's true. And out of that number, it's actually a really small amount that are crazy who want to blow up Americans. And just in case you didn't know, they're not the only people who want to blow us up. So that's just what it is. Basically, here's the thing. I actually believe it'd be a good thing to build a mosque right there, because it's showing that America, despite the fact that we are attacked by an extremist faction of a religion, that we're still understanding in the fact that not everyone is an extremist. Not every Christian is a crusader. Not every Baptist Bible Belt is in the KKK. Those are extremist groups that not everyone falls into. Not every Muslim is a Shiite Muslim who wants to kill us. That's just not how it works. So, if you think about these things, then you'll realize that this is a free country, and it'd be good to have a mosque right there because it shows that we allow diversity and that we have forgiveness. Not that they even need forgiveness, because they didn't do anything. It was an individual act from an extremist group. If we were judged, if Christians were judged for all of their actions the way that we judge every single Muslim, you look at a Muslim and you judge them because they're Muslim, because of an extremist part of Islam, which is not fair. And if we want to expect any country to be fair, if we want to set an example for other countries, then we need to be fair. And we need to allow, without all of this penalization and reprimand to build a mosque and worship their God. Read the Quran, okay? It is a very peaceful religion. They don't want to kill us. Those are extremists because they see us as a power and they see us as evil because we don't believe what they believe. That sounds really familiar. Pretty much every other religion in the history of mankind has thought the same thing about everyone else who doesn't believe what they believe. Okay? Does that make them all bad? No. And now I'm ranting. This is why it's called a rant. And this is why no one watches my rants, because I just go on and on and on. So basically, I'm going to end it. You heard my speech. I really make this video because not only do I get to hear myself talk, but I get to look at myself too while I'm talking. So I get to hear myself and see myself. No, that'd just be sick and wrong. Would I do that if I could? Probably. Probably.